So his front locker has stopped working.
Yeah, front locker is not working. Look at all your friends, Chris. Yeah! More. Swing. There you go. Yeah!
What's up, Brite Nation? So today is day 3, the third and final day for us. There were 4 days. We skipped a day. We're on our third and final day, though, of the Winter 4x4 Jamboree here in Sand Hollow down in southern Utah. Once again, we are in the Bronco Raptor. That is because, unfortunately, the stepchild currently has open headers on a 426 stroker, which no one wants to hear rumbling down an entire trail all day long, even including us. As awesome as it sounds, we have no desire to deafen everyone around us. So today, though, we are doing 777s, and once again, Chris is joining us in the Rover. Chris, what happened last night?
I had a good time. Oh, I broke like everything in the Rover.
Trying to fix the Rover,
I was maintaining the Rover, one thing after another.
Every time he touched it, something else broke.
Something else broke. I moved the air box to pull the air filter out, and I broke the coolant line, so then I fixed the coolant line, and I broke something else, and then I had to fix that too. Just one thing after another last night.
And so finally you just left it alone.
I just left it alone.
We're
sending it as is.
It did accomplish Milt's Mile a couple days ago. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. So he did kind of have a little redemption there. We're going 2 for 2 now. We're going to see if he makes it through the trail today as well.
Hey, I'm on a better score. I'm not on a better score than Wes, because Wes has done 2 trails and broke on a second.
Wes is our friend. Again, if you've been watching the last couple videos, he's been in videos in the past as well, but he has a solid axle swapped Jeep Liberty, and he should be joining us again on the trail today too. The thing's honestly pretty rowdy.
You might have to kind of send it a little bit. Straight on that trailing arm.
I know.
That bracket. What was the point of that?
I was trying to walk the front end over.
Yeah? You walked, well, you did.
You walked it right off the obstacle.
Yeah, that's not, I don't know where you're going. No, don't climb that. Let me get behind you because I know that other tire's off the ground.
That was definitely a different kind of line, but hey, whatever works. If you haven't been able to tell, for once, well, I guess second time, because it's the second time on this event, we've actually beaten everyone else to the trailhead, which is usually not the case. Usually we are fashionably late to the party, so we're just kind of playing around right now until everyone else gets here. That departure angle is so bad.
So this is one of the first really big obstacles on 777s. We've seen rigs flip on this, but it's kind of all about line and traction, really.
Kevin and the Bronco just decided to make it look easy as heck. It can be a technical obstacle if you take the wrong line, or if you are struggling with traction, if your tires aren't gripping. And again, now I'm kind of thinking how people manage to not find traction, because we're on all-terrain tires with the Bronco. We have the Nitto Recon Grapplers, which are technically an all-terrain tire. And somehow they perform so freaking well off-road. I asked Chris, I was like, do you know the line? Do you need a spot? And he goes, up. Yeah, steady throttle. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There it goes, there it goes. Yeah. Good job. What'd you do?
That's my new version of parking assist. That's my e-brake.
Your safety wedge?
My safety wedge.
You just don't trust it?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty good incline. The last thing I need to do is the Rover end up down there somewhere.
Without you in it?
Without me in it, that would be a bad thing. You know what I mean? I got sodas in there.
Then you have to hike down the hill.
Yeah, frick.
So like we said, the Raptor is for sale. Probably going to sell it for $85,000. It's got 21,000 miles on it. And let's go over a few things that it has. Fouts Motorsports inner and outer tie rods, the 74 weld billet steering rack, 37-inch Nitto Recon grapplers, Next Venture Motorsports rock sliders, MagnaFlow exhaust. We have the American Adventure Labs slide drawer system. So this thing pivots up out of the way so you can get to the storage underneath it, or you can pull down on the tabs, and this is a whole drawer system. Twin ARB air compressors, get your flag mount, brand new M1 radio. Those are all the mods you need to really wheel and have fun in this thing. They do 7 and 8 rated trails all day long. I'm probably gonna pull this light off. I need it for the side-by-side. This was just for the Arctic trip. License plate will go back down to the bumper. So it's got a little cosmetic stuff, but it's a great rig. We haven't had any issues with it. And I'll even leave probably that Lite Brite flag for you. So if you want it, email us at lightbrightracing@gmail.com. And yeah, we'll say 85 grand for a fully sorted Bronco Raptor with a bunch of tasteful mods that you do need and would use. Let's get back to the trail.
The group has finally caught up with us, which means this is where the real fun starts. Remember that solid axle swap Jeep Liberty I told you about? Well, this is Wes, if you haven't been following along or seen some of our past videos.
So supposedly he snapped an axle yesterday on a trail, fixed it last night. He's back on the trail today.
Here's Wes and his Liberty with no lockers. He doesn't believe in lockers. I don't know why.
As you can tell, you'll see a one tire fire up front.
You gotta get over and you're good. So give her a little bit more. There it is.
There it is! Yeah! The stuff he has done in that thing, honestly, without a locker is honestly pretty impressive.
You're good, just come straight. Yeah. Yeah, just keep it right on that wall. Hold this tire up on this wall so you can keep your back tire up on that wall. Oh, you're coming down it, it's fine. Just let it slide down, yep. You're perfectly fine. There's just a rock here that you might diff out on. Come a little, passenger, to come around this rock. Oh, your control arm. Yeah. So he's saying he feels tippy. So if you look, like when you're tipping towards it, when you're doing that, you're tipping towards an edge. It feels really bad, but like he's perfectly fine. It just feels bad. And then in the driver's seat, you can't see. Worse. Yeah, you can't see that ledge over there. You can't see that drop off, but you saw he was perfectly fine through here. Here you're gonna be tippy as shit. Oh God. Hey, if the rear starts to go, just hit the gas. There it goes.
Perfect. So Wes is here. What's up, Charlie? Hi. So we've got our friends from Next Venture Motorsports here again. And again, if you guys don't follow our channel, haven't followed it for long, these guys are who make all of the armor on the Stepchild. The quarter armor, the Highline aluminum fender flares, the rock sliders, that lower rocker panel armor, the front bumper, the rear bumper, the rock sliders. Everything that we use armor-wise on the Stepchild is made by those guys right there.
This one here is fun. This one you kind of just drive straight up this guy. You may have to do a little bump, but when you get up here, depending on your vehicle, if you have a short wheelbase, you can kind of go right over it, or if you have really big tires. But generally, you have to actually pitch up this way and take this as a V-notch here and get your driver's side tire up on that point, because otherwise everybody bellies out right here. And if you belly out, then you're kind of stuck. Sometimes you can back down. You don't want to go this way, because people will do that and it gets nasty. It'll end up pitching you over. We've had somebody almost send it off over here. So proper way is to come up and you see all the tire marks turning and going up this, because that's the way you want to head up.
Perfect. Straighten out a little. Whoa. Back up, come back a little in the back passenger. You get this left rear a little lower on that rock. There you go. Just come slow. No. 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 Back down. Get that. You need that left rear a little lower, Kev. It's not working. Stop. Kevin, it's not going to come back down. No. Sure? Yes, because by the time you start climbing on that side, this one's going to climb another leg. You need that. You need your rear over that way, just like a foot. There you go. Now come back a little. There you go. There you go. Straighten out. Yeah. Now you're going to have to send it. Yeah, that's it. You're good. You're going to come down on the front in a sec. Yeah. Good job. Chris, you bypassed it?
I have a big butt. I would have stuck it down there.
He's honestly not joking. If you, well, you obviously saw earlier, the overhang on the back of his Rover is wild. So his approach angle doesn't really matter when his rear end gets caught up on steep inclines and prevents his rear tires from ever even getting close to the rocks. But we demonstrated this on 2 videos ago on the first day of wheeling the Winter 4x4 Jamboree. That rear end is basically just a shovel.
Right there.
Or an anchor. It's a Rover backhoe, Chris says.
You're almost up on that right side.
Yeah.
You'll come back down.
So when you have the wheelbase of a 2-door, you can hit this one straight on because your breakover angle isn't an issue like it would be on the Bronco or a JL.
You know what a no locker can and can't do,
Oh yeah?
and it can't do that.
It can't do that? You're gonna bypass?
I passed this last year.
If it makes you feel better, Chris bypassed it too.
No, I know what I can and can't do. I can't do that.
I can't do
He's going the take out the tail light way. I can't see how he's not going to take out the tail light, but we'll see. Oh, I was wrong. I definitely wouldn't have had him go that way because I wouldn't want him to take out his tail light, but he did make it by. I was wrong, but in that situation, I don't want to be the one spotting somebody and then take out the tail light, and then I feel bad because most people drive their stuff here. But yeah, Winter 4x4 Jamboree, it's super cool. If you haven't been, come out. You know, same thing, we're here for every Winter 4x4 Jamboree. We're here for Trail Hero. Come wheel with us, it's always fun.
nice and slow. You're gonna pop up on the driver or the passenger right. Slow. You're fine. You'll come back down. Yeah. There you go. There you go. And it feels weird, but stay a little driver.
Okay.
Yeah. Lock your front. There you go. Yeah, you're fine. It's spinning now. There you go. And start turn passenger. There she goes. There you go. Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Dan with Next Venture Motorsports. So if y'all don't know, we have the frame chop on the Stepchild. They also offer this frame chop that's not the full 5.5 inch. This is a 3-inch, 3 1/4 inch, and it allows you to retain all your AC. Still gives you a great approach angle. You put your 9RC or whatever you want in there. So it still has a great approach angle to it. This is 3 1/4. We went 5.5, so we're all the way cut back to the front of the grill. Whoa, I missed that. So if you were looking for a frame chop kit, they have these available, 3 1/4 or 5. You can do whatever you want, actually. It's up to you on how far you want to go. But if you want to use a winch, and ours, the biggest issue is that the AC condenser, we had to change all the AC. And this one, the way he has it here, you don't. And of course, he has the new Highline fenders, the sliders that we've been using forever. You got your rock guard. What do you call that guy? Just a rocker armor. Rocker armor, corner armor, rear fenders, and rear bumper. And they have a couple different kinds. Of course, all this is aluminum. He does have steel too, but super cool stuff, man. Super cool stuff.
It's been fun to test.
I know you've been trying to get these out the door. You have so many orders for them for so long, but
yeah, we've been busy with them.
They're finally at the final stage and you're shipping them out now.
Oh, yeah.
So that's super cool.
Where's the wheel and injection plug?
I say you gotta get the tailgate through it. Did it. Perfect. He's a little far to this side, but he may be able to climb up and over it still. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Good job, man.
At this point, realistically, he's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place just because of the off-camber nature of the back side of that obstacle. So reversing just wants to tip him one way. Plus, there's a rock back there that kind of prevents him from doing too much backwards. He probably needs a tug back to get the rear end back over, or he needs a tug up. If he can get the rear end to slide down the backside, just basically get him a little more leveled out, he'd be able to back off the obstacle and reapproach with a new angle. He may, if he keeps wiggling it, it may happen. He just needs the rear end to slide.
on there for you guys. Mostly on there. Mostly. Don't worry. We have a new set of rear fender flares. But yeah. Perfect.
So it has started to rain, which of course always makes everything interesting because sandstone and sand in the rain makes everything really slick. But this is part of 777s that you guys almost never get to see from about this point forward on our YouTube channel, because down at the base of this hill down there, we always get lost and we end up cutting over to a trail called Double Sammy instead. So we always start 777s and then end on Double Sammy because we're like, they basically come right next to each other and we end up crisscrossing over the trails. We rarely take this route. So some of these obstacles might be actually new for some of you guys if you've never done this trail personally and you've only ever seen it on our YouTube channel. This will be new from here on out.
You lost your spring.
I guess I'm in a good spot to fix it, right?
You're in a perfect spot to fix it.
It's really easy to put back in like this. Look at that.
Like, so who's gonna hold it?
Exactly. Hey, Tyler. I vote Brittany.
Hold
the camera.
I got it.
Safety last. Safety second.
Nice and easy, Justin.
I was fully willing to sacrifice my foot for the cause.
In there.
That was
like
good.
swing
That
water.
would have been scary. Oh wait, the bottom popped out.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, keep going. There you go, right there. Yeah.
Nice and slow, Justin. Pop up again right here. Oh, hold it. Right there. Forward, slow.
There it goes. All I caught were your feet, but you were pushing the back in.
It worked.
And of course, while we've got springs falling out of Jeeps, we've got
Fender flares coming off of Broncos. What'd you do? You're good right there. Wiggle it. It's working its way up. There it comes. Oh, I see. You're just. Yeah. I mean, will it not clear as you start to climb though? No, you're gonna do some. No, you're gonna get bound up. No, you're gonna get real bound up on this right side.
The other side is the beach.
Trying to do that. No, don't do that. All right, so we tried putting a few rocks here just to see.
Right there. Stay a little, driver.
There you go. Wiggle it, work it, wiggle it, work it. There you go. All right, now stay straight. There you go. That might clear it, because you're gonna climb some.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, I gotta get your ass
Victory!
through here.
Now we gotta get big booty juicy rear end down through it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The obvious downside, outside of IFS to the Bronco, especially the Raptors specifically, is it's just wide. It's so wide with those fender flares.
Right side's gonna pop up. Yeah. Hold on, Kev. Good job. Little bumper scuff, don't worry about that guy. That'll buff out. And the fender flare itself is actually fine. They just ripped the tabs, which ripping the tabs on the fender flare is not a big deal. That's why we have a whole bag full of extra tabs.
There, now steer right.
Work the front end.
Driver. There he is.
There.
Right there.
So obviously this is the borderline right here. And it's raining, it's slick, it's even worse than usual, but this is generally pretty difficult because there's very low traction here. Obviously you do have a bypass up and around this way as well.
Good job.
So Dan says he has done this obstacle before, just never in the wet like this. So should make it interesting. And if you notice, one of the big issues with the wet and sand is that. So your tire starts to pick up all the sand and then it starts to lay it down on top of the obstacle itself. And then it becomes extremely difficult for your tire to put traction down because it's sand on sand instead of rubber on rock. Yep.
Although this will be a good place to test out the aluminum fender flares maybe, or the door. Ah, I mean, that was it.
Yeah! Yeah, keep going! Yeah! Oh! Perfect! Hell yeah!
That felt good.
Yeah?
That's a good test.
That's a solid, yeah.
We can buff that out smooth.
No, that was a solid hit, and that did fan-frickin-tastic.
Ah.
I like that you're testing these out harder than we have so far because we haven't
I'll
put
give
our Jeep
Kevin
on the
crap
trail
later.
yet. Yeah, give Kevin crap later. Be like,
I
dude,
want to see the step toe though.
we're supposed to be the test monkeys. With no front lockers.
Wall.
That's it. There you go. Good job.
What is this? After I do the whole he goes, well, you're not actually right, so I'm going to do it. What will be you're saying? See, it's not as fun, but like I said, it's not as fun.
I told him no because he's gonna take off the driver's side fender flare.
Put those all-terrain tires to work. There you go, right there. You're fine. It's gonna feel weird. Your rear end's gonna slide, but right there. Perfect.
Just go into it.
Let's keep going.
You're fine.
It'll catch.
Come on, baby. It's something makes you hit the block. Yeah, it is.
Watch your mirror, your side mirror. There you go. Pam, what did you say?
I gotta back up and send it.
If your wife says so. Happy wife, happy life. Holy shit.
He didn't have much. We're changing the rock. We're gonna just go the regular route.
So slippery.
You gave it a bigger oomph than Kevin did.
Granted, I told Kevin no, and Pam told Chris yes. So
Is that from just now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
everything else, not considering anything else, that was probably a good redemption of anything, 'cause that was actually pretty
I
rad.
broke that rock though.
You did break, yeah, you broke that rock right there.
So his front locker has stopped working also. So maybe not redemption.
That front locker is not working. Just wiggle the front a little, see if it, or bump it just a little bit past that. He full sent it.
You might have to just wait here.
Oh yeah. Broke that rock, smashed that rock. Just it like bucked. Anyways, yeah, the front, I don't know, the front locker's not working. There you go. Back driver, back driver. You're good. Come on, wiggle it. Wiggle it. Come on, baby. Look at all your friends, Chris. Yeah! Woohoo! There you go. Just kind of wiggle the front a little, not too much. You're okay. Keep coming. You're okay. You might need another push because that rear tire. Easy throttle. A little more right. I'm just going to get you down in this way because I think from there you're pretty safe. There you go. Right there almost. A little more, a little more. Right there. Keep coming. Oh, it's right there. There you go. Keep coming. It's going to slide because it's slick. I don't want you to... I don't want you to take out your headlight, but if you can reverse, the rear end might slide too.
Reverse driver.
What'd you do?
Give it the old reach around.
Kevin taught me.
Yeah.
Not come out of the ground.
I feel like that rock is 100% going to come out of the ground. There you go. We just need to keep it real tight, a little tighter.
Oh, she moved. It's still gonna hit. Everything.
Yeah, keep more. Swing. More. There you go. Yeah! Keep pulling.
Yay! Of course I had to go last, but it's like the slipperiest of it all.
Take a closer look too. His front CV is also a very unhappy camper at the moment.
Is that not supposed to look like that?
So
Does it look bad?
real quick, just walk me through the thought process. 'Cause this is currently your only daily driving vehicle. Your only drive currently.
The boss said send it.
She did say send it. So I mean, you have. It's her fault. It's Pam's
It's
fault.
an easy fix though. It's only a CV.
No, it is. I mean, it is. I mean, it's still drivable. You gotta figure out why your locker stopped working. Did you see anything?
Because
or no?
the CV's probably
Oh.
snapped inside. It's
Oh,
probably
the CV is fucked.
Yeah.
It's so okay. Well,
that's what it is.
easy enough fix. If anyone can fix it, Chris can.
There she goes. Yeah. Barely kissed it. Good job.
Barely kissed the front fender.
I feel like that's one of the easiest ones that's made it through, actually.
Yeah. Good job. That was sick.
There it is. Perfect.
I'm gonna take you a little higher.
There you go. Now you can start turning downhill. Slow, slow, slow. Yep. Yep, yep. Good job.
Hell yeah.
That was awesome. There you go.
Nice. You got it. Good job, buddy.
Good job.
So it's essentially the transfer case isn't recognizing that it's in four-wheel drive, so it's not allowing him to engage either the front or the rear lockers. So he's doing this basically in two-wheel drive. Before I close this video out completely, I want to show this one more time. The next Venture Motorsports, the aluminum Highline fenders. So that was a pretty solid hit. Just a little boop right there, and you can see on the inside, no issues with the bracing. Just right where the bracing ended, got a little boop. But the spacing through all of this is still perfect. Between this is still perfect. I know a lot of people were concerned about how the aluminum would hold up against some hits. Real world test number one, and it did pretty dang well. Pam, let me see. Oh yeah, fender's fine. Let's see the other side. We got a little beauty mark there, but other than that, she's mint. That'll buff right out. Kevin's working on getting the old clips out now. We'll put new clips in there and just slap it back on. So we learned from our Jeep, always keep a bag of spare fender flare clips in the vehicle.
And what you do is, right now as you use these, you go ahead and get online and you order more right now, because then you won't have any if you wait.
Because by the time you get them, you'll need them again.
Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Sick.
Look at that.
Ah, just like the stepchild.
Good as new. All right, that's it. That's all we got.
Yeah, it's fun. I ripped the flare off, but that Bronco does impress me. Yes, it's for sale. Yes, I'm wheeling it. It's got some rock rash on the rims. I mean,
It's an off-road vehicle.
It's tested. It's proven. It's got all the parts that you need to go do what I just did. And I'll even include a couple bags of clips for you, so when you rip the flare off, you can put it right back on.
So when you rip it off, you can put it right back on. Yeah. Chris, I don't know if that counts as redemption,
No, he made it.
but it was pretty
All the way
rad.
down.
I'd say, yeah, that's true. He made it all the way down under his own power, so I'd say redemption either way. So just a CV joint's fine.
Doing great.
No big deal.
We'll order some CVs for it.
If it wasn't raining, I probably would have made it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It was slipperier than.
Also, those CVs are probably original.
They absolutely are.
Yeah.
100%.
and if you go back and watch the video, he definitely would have made it, but when the rear tires hit, it bucked the rear end up and basically nosedived him into that like rock, which stopped his forward momentum. Otherwise, he totally would have made it. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember to find all your Lite Brite Nation merch and decals at LiteBriteStudios.com. As always, we love you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye! I'm gonna go embarrass Pam. Wait.
So I wonder how this is gonna work out. It's got rear steer on it, it looks like.
And it's on portals.
Portals, rear steer.
yeah, it looks
I
like
can't
it's
tell
on
if it has portals or not. Huh. That's pretty interesting. See what happens.
Jump on it, Chris.